Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to OG Gaming Syndicate. Of course, this is your boy Black Hammer, and we back at it with some more Assassin's Creed 3. Of course, we're having a great old time, and I know you guys are riding with me because I know you guys are enjoying it as well. I appreciate everybody who returns time after time to enjoy this journey and enjoy these games with me because, sometimes it's lonely just playing these games by yourself, and it's fun to have you guys with me to experience it, because sometimes you experience these things and be like, damn, did you see that? And it just be you and your own, but now I got some company riding along with me. I appreciate you. With that being said, for those new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you. Hope you enjoy the content. We do this all the time. Hopefully you here. I'll see you again after the stream. If you're enjoying yourself, hit me up with that like, that subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. I know I ain't trying to sell you nothing. I'm just trying to get you a part of the community. Come, welcome. For those who've been here from the beginning, you already know what to expect from my silly ass. So, I don't gotta do all that. You guys are awesome. You're the best. You know how that go. So, first off, my apologies. Had a lot of family stuff to take care of last week, and some things can't be avoided, but I know you guys are still riding with me. I appreciate you. Things happen, and all I can say is that, look, God clears the way to make room for your blessing. I understand that more than anything right now. So understand, if I can reach anybody who got that same feeling, that's what it is, things will be better. But with that being said, let's get to the game, because that's what we're here for, right? All right. Where we at with it? Liberation contact. I kind of really want to do the naval missions. I want to take some time to do those things, because I feel like that would be a fun thing to stream. Those naval missions, the Black Flag before Black Flag, those things that let you see where Black Flag came from, because it came from the inspiration of these missions that they put in, and is one of the few times that Ubisoft learned that something was good and kept it. Right? They rarely do that nowadays. But now every game has some kind of boat thing since this game. So this is where it came from. Let's see if we could do anything. Can I fast travel? Yes, I can fast travel. Let's get straight to it. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope you guys had a wonderful week. Let's see what we're going to do. Fort Walcott. I don't know what that is. Let's launch that. Investigating a disturbance. It's a disturbance, y'all.
It's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Oddly enough, I think the one thing that I really dislike about this game is how stiff the boat kind of moves. But it's forgiving. This is like the first time I'm doing it, so.
We need to protect the civilian ships. We need to keep the gunboats off her till she reaches the vineyard pier. She can't take much more of that.
Nice. Wow.
Draw their fire, Captain!
Nice.
We need to protect the civilian ship!
Okay. It's amazing how
We need to protect
even
the
today's
civilian
standards,
ship!
how these games are holding up. Like, this still looks good for today's standards. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep this thing.
Draw their fire, Captain! She can't take much more of that!
Like, how am I really supposed to keep this thing? Under 50%. He's in front of me. Everybody's getting a shot before I get there. You know, we're not going to worry about it. Hopefully we just get it done.
Mines, Captain! Mines, Captain! Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our targets get too close.
Aye, aye.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. Wrong way, sir. We should make a course after those ships. They veered north. Naught there but an abandoned fort. Full sail.
kind of sucks how the view is on the boat.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Diamond Tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir.
Hit us with you at the helm, sir! We need to dodge those mortars! Head clear of their splashdown!
Yeah, but how am I supposed to shoot them?
Nice driving, Captain!
I guess we just gotta get a little closer.
Mortars! Don't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
Timing, so we need to get close enough.
Nice driving, Captain! Like that, Captain! Steer away from them!
Yeah. Not gonna happen. I think they're about to take us out with this one. Not gonna happen. How? Look.
Mortars!
I don't understand. Because the swivel guns can't take them out.
Nice driving, Captain! We need to dodge those mortars! Take clear of their splashdown!
We're gonna have to try another way because I drove up close, I shot the guns, it still didn't hit them. Let's see what happens. Unless I have another gun I haven't seen. Is there a catapult or something? Am I guilty of not reading? Maybe so.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Diamond Tide waits for no man. Take out her towers.
Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
Civils are ineffective. Drive by it is. Oh, L2. Do I see any mines? I don't see any mines that they're talking about.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! Nice driving, Captain!
L2 destroy mines.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! Captain! Voice of orders, sir!
Now, as I'm playing this, I feel like this is why I didn't do this.
Nice
did I not
driving,
play the
Captain!
ship games in this game? Because of this.
Nice driving, Captain!
Okay, well, what we do when we don't see what's going on, maybe we gotta ride around.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! You're our voice of orders, sir!
Oh, we did take one out. Oh, okay. All right, maybe we just gotta be persistent. Maybe that's it. I mean, maybe persistence is key. Apparently it is. We just gotta ride by and keep doing the same thing.
What?
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers.
Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
All right. We're gonna do a ride by. A couple ride bys should get it done.
Mortars! Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir! Mortars!
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
There we go. So you had us, huh? To full sail. To full sail.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain! Mortars!
I think y'all funny. Y'all just gonna shoot in front of me, huh?
Nice driving, Captain!
There we go.
Mortars!
Alright.
Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
Yeah, keep shooting in front of me, homie. You want that.
Mortars! Won't hit us with you at the helm, sir!
Let's go. So we're gonna hit him up with the drive-by.
Mortars! Up sail, men! Take it out! driving, Captain!
Let's go.
Mortars!
Yeah.
Nice driving, Captain!
Yeah. Let's get it. Hit him with another drive-by, fellas. Let's go. Good sailing.
Mortars! Stop! Mind up those sails! No sail! Mortars incoming! Nice driving, Captain! Gotta avoid the mortars, sir!
They got us lined up.
Mortars! Nice driving, Captain!
Let's get it. Yarr. Nice.
That fort won't be troubling anybody no more. Bloody English have gone too far this time.
I definitely
That is
didn't
the
have
problem.
patience when I was younger to do this.
What
shit,
reason
for
would the
sure.
English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It
For
has no
sure, I
strategic
didn't have
value and
patience
its
for
people
this one.
remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, but I feel like the first one was a setup. Like, how are you supposed to stop them from destroying that dude 50%? That dude was... I came into it with him broke up 50%. Alright. Let's do some more. Let's go. Let's do some more. We at it. We here. What is this? Dead chest treasure. Ghost ship. Oh, there's actually missions. Missions, huh? Henderson in distress. Let's go. Someone said they need help. I'm on it. Said, find me a game with too much stuff to do and I'll call you a liar. And I'm about to shoot my own shit. Looks like it. Looks like it. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Oh. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. I know it does go red, I just don't see it. So admittedly, I suck at this. Okay. Are we done here? Nice. You'll get better. I feel like I'm getting better. I ain't great at it, but I'm getting better. And I feel like I want to play Skull and Bones. And I tell you why. I kind of want to try it out because of what everybody said about it. Like, I know people are disappointed in certain things, and I think it's probably because, I mean, with the obvious, how you gonna have a pirate game that you're not getting off the boat at any point in time? I believe that's what the thing is. But, and again, that's just going by what I hear and not what I experience. And you kind of gotta go by what you experience and not what you hear, because not everything is for everybody. And if you listen to the wrong people, you miss out on something that you might potentially like yourself. So I definitely want to try out Skull and Bones because apparently it's supposed to take the best parts of Assassin's Creed, which, I mean, I can't consider the boat stuff the best parts of Assassin's Creed, but it sure the hell was the best part of Black Flag. I'll say that. So I should give it a try. I probably will see what's going on. I don't think it might be. I don't think it would be stream worthy, but you never know. I mean, content's content. If you want to see me play the game just so you don't have to, leave it in the comments. I'll try it out or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I play games. I mean, but I definitely want to see what the biggest mistake was. Because I definitely played Sea of Thieves, and I like Sea of Thieves. But like most games that everybody likes, there's also a bunch of toxic people who like to ruin it for everybody. Like, it's that thing about games that people like. For every game that you like, there's somebody to try to ruin it for everybody. Because there's a such thing as natural haters, bro. Like, I'm sorry to say, there are natural haters. Right? Who just because people like it, they're gonna go and try to ruin it for everybody. I don't get it, I don't understand it, but it is what it is, you know? Hit you. Is that time? I did see something about him, and I didn't pay no mind. See? Reading is fundamental. I'm guilty of that. I can't. It just goes by so fast. I'm just trying to do what I'm came to do. And be like, hey, do this. No, I'm going to do what works for me. No, don't want to do that. Whatever works. And then usually when I get my ass whooped, then I'm like, oh, they said what I was supposed to do. Oh, silly me. All right, Dread of Night. Let's go. Staying with the scheme of boat. Sneak up on.
Bring in the half sail, man.
All in the half sail. Careful, Connor! Fire!
Sorry, sir. No can do. Give me the word.
Fire! March! Full sail! Men all, full sail!
On my mark!
Set fire!
Ready up to fire!
Fire!
So you trying to wait to get to open sea in order to do something?
Set fire!
Alright.
Ready, sir. On my mark!
March!
Can't be done. Not now.
Fire!
They really do need to have a good pirate game, though. I think that is definitely in the books for sure because
Fire!
there's so much potential here, you know, and it can't just be like something you just always on the water. I feel like the good thing about Black Flag is that you had an island to turn into your own base and stuff like that, and bring your spoils of war to build it up. I feel like that was an awesome concept. And they just didn't stay with it long enough. And I do get that, you know, pirate games aren't meant to be like, you know, nice and stuff like that. But, you know, I feel like you don't gotta be a dick either. And I feel like there's no real balance between, you know, PvP and being a dick. It's like people wait for those PvP games to be their real selves, you know? Cause like, don't blame the game. This is how people are. It's the harsh reality of life. Like, you may not like it, but that is the reality. Play video games to be that character that they wouldn't be or couldn't be in real life, right? But understand that, you know, people are dicks, bro, for real. It's like, it's like, and when I say that, I keep like, for instance, everybody's playing Arc Raiders right now, right? And essentially, it has everything to be a good game, you know? It is a good game, essentially. But I already knew it wasn't for me because, you know, it's too easy for people to grief and be dicks on. Like, I already knew that's what it was. So I knew before I even tried to deal with it that it was set up to be too toxic to be a game that I enjoy. Now, mind you, it's definitely made for streamers because there's a lot of moments you could get from it. As you're seeing now, there's a lot of streamers doing that because there's so many opportunities to do real dickish shit and get content from it. More power to you. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm not going to complain about what you like. I'm going to just play what I like. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play something because it's popular. I'm going to play something because I want to play it, right? But now when I see all the people complaining about it, like you should take PvP out of it and all kinds of other stuff, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, you know what you were walking into. Like, you knew what you were walking into, for real, for real. Like, you can't trust human beings to be human. Sad fact that we all learn after a while. Like, like you can't trust human beings to be humane. They're just not. Like we are humans by definition, but we're animals by nature, right? So you gotta understand that there's always gonna be somebody to kind of grief you.
VDRS on streamboo.com.
Right.
Remove the space at P1 agree out.
Like, there's people that just live. They're so miserable that they need to make other people miserable. There's people who just live to make other people miserable. They have fun by, you know, making you not enjoy something, making you stop playing it, and then talk shit about you like you're the child. You know what I mean? When, you know, whatever. Like, look, I play games to relax. I don't play it to be stressed out. It's like games like Rust. I knew I wasn't going to enjoy Rust. Why I wouldn't enjoy Rust? Because at some point I got to sleep. Right? At some point I gotta go to bed. At some point I gotta live my life. And unless I intend to be on there all day, every day, getting more gray hairs, worrying about somebody that's about to take over or destroy my base while I'm not here, I'm good on that. Same thing essentially with Conan, why I don't really play PvP, because you can't sleep. You're gonna sit there, you know, worrying about your stuff when you need to get some rest because you got work and obligations in the morning. So with that being said, I avoid certain things that I'm not going to, you know, stress about. Sea of Thieves is also good, but it has a cheater problem like every other game. I mean, it has a cheater problem. You know, and I was good with all the aspects of Sea of Thieves. I was great with everything. You know, you get into fights with other people. You know, you win some, you lose some, fine. But what I couldn't deal with is when people were kind of like using exploits to spawn on your ship and do all kinds of damage and stuff like that. That I couldn't rock with. That's the stuff that kind of like just turned me off from it. And even though I enjoyed so much, because honestly, in Sea of Thieves, I spent a lot of time just bullshitting, to tell you the truth. Like, I enjoyed cooking on Sea of Thieves, right? Imagine that. I'm on Sea of Thieves, cooking fish, catching fish, cooking fish, and that was my enjoyment. Finding treasure, sending it back, like everything about it was pretty cool. But then when people get involved and they're like, well, you know, this ain't a place to just hang out. We're gonna do what we need to do to you. I was like, alright, I understand that. That's cool. We could deal with that. But then when you can't really fight fair because people are cheating and stuff, that's when it got a little extra. Because now we can't even play the game properly because somebody wants to be extra with it because they just want to win when they really suck at shit. You know what I mean? I hate that sucker shit. I mean, you cheat because you don't want to get your skill up. You don't want to earn nothing. You know what I mean? You take away the fun in the game because all you care about is looking good, right? And I have a thing about video games. If it's too easy, I'm not going to enjoy it. So it ain't just about looking good. It's about enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? Enjoying the actual work you gotta do to get better. Because if it only takes 5 minutes to beat it, what's the point of buying it, right? Or at least if I'm going to play it in a specific way, I'm going to play it with like-minded individuals and we're going to really get it in. But no, we don't really do that. we take advantage of people who are unsuspecting. They didn't know better. They just starting and they say, we got a noob. Let's go take advantage. You know, that's that bully mentality. For one reason or another, if that's the tactics you got to get to just to enjoy yourself, I say it's more of a you issue than anybody else's, right? To say the truth, like you might need therapy, just a little bit. Tell me why you mad, son. It's not your fault. Somebody needs a hug. Somebody needs a hug for sure. Said I could only imagine what kind of craziness it takes to always want to be the best at something, especially in the game, and you'll do anything, even lie, cheat, and steal, to do such. Like the people who cheat in Call of Duty, and they have, you know, I remember before there was lag switching, and then there's like the people who put the red dot on their TV to get an unfair advantage, so much other stuff that people do just to look good. And I'm like, man, look, if you gotta do all that to enjoy the game, just play with some bots, bro. like don't be out here with people who are playing naturally so you have the advantage. I mean, that don't make no sense. I mean, you lose so much from a game by cheating yourself. You just trying to look good. And if you suck at a game, who cares? Right? Who really cares if you're really bad at the game? Because before streaming, people just enjoy the game, right? Am I wrong? Streaming didn't always exist. People just enjoyed themselves. They enjoyed hanging out with their friends, playing the game, talking shit. And then eventually it was like, you know what? They got tired of talking shit to each other. So they teamed up was like, you know what? Let's talk shit to other people. Ooh, nice. And then, well, you know what really is funny to me? The name calling on top of that, right? And people will call you out your name for not liking the bullshit that they do, right? Like children. If you don't like me being a bully, if you don't like me being a bully, you suck. You suck. You don't like me being a bully, play a different game. Play a different game. I want to be a bully, so play a different game. That's your fault. If you didn't want to come out here and get beat up by a bully, you should play another game. Like, ah, man, well, you know what? You can have it. Play in an empty lobby. Have fun. I bet you join another game because you done fucked up your own shit. That's how I feel. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel what's going to happen with art. Like, it's fun now. But that's what happens when you fill it with bullies. Look what happens to Call of Duty every time they have a new game. The cheaters overrun the last game, and you can't really go back to it and you play the new game until the cheaters overrun the new game. I mean, it's just not fun. Like, is that fun? That's fun to you? All right. Well, one person has fun at the expense of millions having fun. And then it got to a point where if you can't beat them, you join them. Now you got a bunch more people doing the same bullshit instead of enjoying the game. And then the birth of content creators. Whatever. I stay in my lane. I'm enjoying myself right here. Right here. He said, if you can't deal with it, don't play it. You're absolutely right. That's the best advice you ever gave me. That's the best advice you ever gave me. I tend to try to avoid assholes at every chance I could get. Shouldn't have to, like, I mean, you would think that with the creation of AI and computers and PvEs and all that stuff, we would stop messing with each other and start messing with the computer. Like why can't we work together? I always felt like they need more games that are PvE, that are not boring, that we all could play and enjoy. Because again, I feel like the one thing that's missing from gaming nowadays is camaraderie. I think like gaming has become way too antisocial. I feel like the reason that they wanted to limit gaming so bad and control how we play games is because they didn't want us to really become friends. I feel like the more that we learn and understand each other, the more that they want to stop that, right? Because I miss the good old days where I'd rock with some people on, let's say, Call of Duty, and then, we stay in a whole lobby. We'd have fun, we'll fight each other, we might be pissed that we losing and happy when we winning, but we still rocking out, you know what I mean? And it's not like the people who were getting beat were upset so much. We got to know each other in a whole nother way that we would come back and play even more. Like, your enemies would become your friends real quick. I don't know what happened to that life, but it stopped a long time ago. And it's sad because I wish we could get that back, you know what I mean? I wish we really could get that back because there's a lot more fun to be had when we're doing things together. always mention the infamous Xbox commercial about playing together. Let's play together. The water balloon fight, the infamous water balloon fight. What's going on, Rizzy? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Like, I miss the good old days. I think people made a lot more friends back in the days playing games. We don't really do that no more, you know? Everything is about content, everything is about becoming viral. Nothing's about having fun anymore. I mean, it's infected every aspect of our lives. You know what I mean? It seems like nowadays, even to be close with your family, you have to like and subscribe to them. You know, it's a weird dynamic that we came into. You want to be close with your family? Like and subscribe. It ain't just about having a good time no more. It's about you must do some real fucked up shit in order to have a good time now. That's the new good time, griefing. And it's weird, like I would think like I played what's that game? Helldivers. Thinking, alright, well, it's like Starship Troopers, you know, we gotta work together. We're gonna fight the bugs, you know, we're gonna do what we need to do. And what they do, make friendly fire. And you know what happened when they made friendly fire? People started shooting each other. Why? Because they couldn't resist their nature to be assholes. And I'm not talking about shoot them from the, well, yeah, they shoot them anytime. I can't even say what it was. But it came from, like, you would do whole missions, and then you would finish it off by shooting a person right when you're getting on the escape ship. And it was like, oh, that's fun. You know, that's fun. You know, let's do everything together. And then when you think that we good, I'ma shoot you in the face. That's what became fun? That's what you consider fun? I tell you, sometimes I think that there's something wrong with people. There's something wrong with people, for real. And the people who make games can really fix that, but they're not. Because toxic actually sells more than being decent. Alright? It's like Fortnite, right? And I love to mention Fortnite. Fortnite was not meant to be a battle royale. Right? Fortnite became a battle royale. You know what Fortnite was? Who knows what Fortnite was? Anybody? Anybody know what Fortnite really was? I'll wait. Right? Does anybody really know what Fortnite was? Because it sure wasn't a battle royale. Right? Fortnite.
No clue, never played it.
Right. Fortnite was a tower defense game. Right? A game like Orcs Must Die. But with zombies, you have to build your little fort. You have to build your little fort, and you had to defend it from waves and waves of zombies. What's going on, Nano fan? I know you would love Ark. I definitely know that you would like Ark Raiders. You're a PvP person. Anyway, but Fortnite was a tower defense game that wasn't making any money as a tower defense game. So they decided to switch the format and make it a battle royale. Which in turn saved this company because it basically flopped. It basically flopped as a tower defense. Right? And people found more enjoyment in playing it as a battle royale. I mean, results say it all. You know what I mean? Can't argue with results at all. I bet you would want me to come. I'm not going to. Look. I'll explain why I'm not doing Ark Raiders. I have enough gray hairs. I have enough gray hairs. Ark Raiders, I don't need another one. They run into each other? I'm definitely no good for Ark Raiders, and I'll tell you why. I'm a person that likes to try to play nice. Right? I just want to do what I came to do and leave. You know, but you know, that's not what Ark Raiders is for. Ark Raiders is literally a content streaming game. It was a game that was meant for content creation. That's what that game was made for. Right? It wasn't meant for fun. It was meant for content creation. It was meant to create those moments, and that's why you see all these videos about people, you know, knocking people out, taking their stuff, setting up traps at the escape. Like, there's nothing wholesome about an Ark Raider stream. There is nothing wholesome about it. There's nothing that makes you feel like, yeah, I'm welcome. Right? Nothing whatsoever. There's a whole arc to fight. There's like robots to fight. Like, you're supposed to be helping each other because y'all in the same position. Right? But no. What's going on, Ed? Welcome. So, I know you're late. We talking about Ark Raiders. Ark Raiders is meant just for streamers. Like, honestly, if you're a new streamer, I would say you probably would make a lot of headroom by playing Ark, right? As a matter of fact, I believe people are paying. I believe the Ark development team is paying people to play it right now, actually. But, you know, it's just more feeding a toxic community that I'm not really into. Like, if I wouldn't play it normally, I'm not going to stream it. I'm definitely not going to stream it, for sure. Because, one, why would I stream a game that I'm not having fun in, right? And I ain't taking nothing from nobody. If you like it, you like it. If you like it, I love it, whatever, you know what I mean? But, you know, why am I going to spend money on a game I'm not going to enjoy? I mean, because I like to stay out of people's way, I play games one player nowadays. I play one player games. So I don't, you know, shit on nobody else's lawn. Enjoy what you enjoy. I played Ark Raiders. I played the little open beta test that they had. I feel like if they invited more people to play it during the open beta. As a matter of fact, I'm more concerned with the fact that they started out saying that it was free, and then they changed it to pay. And then once I knew they did that, I was like, yeah, I wasn't really interested in this in the first place, and now having to pay for it, I'm definitely not really interested in it at all. So I'm not going to get caught in a genre that I don't really care about in order just to, say whatever, right? And I know there's a lot of people that fought for it. I'll leave you be. Enjoy what you enjoy. If that's what you like, so be it. I'm not going to enjoy it. Like, just that extraction shooter thing, I don't really like extraction shooters, right? I feel like it has no real basis to it. I feel like an extraction shooter should be more like Conan, right? And hear me out on this, Nano fan, because I know you're a Conan guy, right? I feel like an extraction shooter should be in a space where you're bringing it back to a base that you're building, you're putting together, you're gathering your stuff in order to go out and do more stuff. I just don't even like how you go into that little hub and it's kind of like it's just a bunch of menus. It's like you're going from outside to a bunch of menus, and the whole inside hub is like not really, not really there. Like, what's that game that they canceled? I mean, they didn't cancel it, but it basically died out. The one with the mech suits that fly around, right? That didn't make it because of like Destiny was out there, and it's almost the same thing. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I know it's gonna come to me. It's just I can't think of it right now. But that game had like a hub that was kind of dead to me too. It kind of had that same kind of feeling, like you were just in this lifeless hub. I mean, they did let you walk around a little bit. That was better than this, but now it's like, all right, let's make it even more lazy and just make a little hub to walk around into. You know what I mean? As you go out there trying to collect wires and rubber bands and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I just think it needs to do a little bit more in the back end, right? Because don't get it twisted. It reminds me of Call of Duty's DMZ. And I like the DMZ, but I hate the fact that you're timed and you have to escape it. Like, that's the same reason that I don't really like battle royales, because it just forces you into a circle and you have to leave. I like DMZ, but I hated the fact that you had to leave there. I feel like you should have been able to make your command center, your base or whatever, and live in there, live in that area. I hated the fact that you had to extract and leave and go to a zip line. I didn't like. It's like who else did it? The Division did it in their dark zone. I hated the fact that eventually you had to leave and extract and all that other stuff. I just don't rock. Like, it doesn't move me, right? And I don't want to deal with having to deal with people who are just dicks for the sake of it, right? Because there's so many different interactions we could have, but you chose violence. You woke up and chose violence, right? That's not me. I don't wake up and choose violence. It's the same thing with Conan, like the PvP. Like, I enjoy Conan PvP when it's a group of people who are like, all right, this is what we gonna do. We gonna wake up this time. We gonna go to war. We gonna chill, whatever. Boom, right? But what PvP in Conan has become is like, all right, let's wait till they get off, all right, and then we gonna raid them, right? We're gonna raid them, blow their stuff up, and when they come on, they're gonna be upset with us, right? Just like Rust. Rust is the same thing. We're gonna wait till they get off. We're not gonna deal with them while they're online. We're gonna do an offline raid, and that's what it's gonna be. And it's like that. That's it's not fun, right? Let us play together. If you're playing a basketball game, right? If you're playing a basketball game, you don't wait till the person's offline to say, I'm gonna play their team. You play against them and their team, right? That's what these things have become. And I stick to my single player games. If I really want to rock and enjoy PvP, it's gonna be with my friends. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be, just asshole shit for the sake of being assholes. And that's just my opinion. I mean, I know everybody got their own opinion. That's mine. Right? That's mine. You know what I mean? Enjoy what you enjoy. I ain't telling you not to enjoy it. It's just, you know what? I respectfully bow out. I respectfully bow out. Enjoy what you enjoy. Have fun with it. Make it worth your $70 or $40 or whatever it is. Make it worth your money, and then enjoy. I mean, more power to you. I like more communal games. I like things that I'm making friends and having a good time and expanding. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need more in this world. More reasons to come together and not more reasons to divide. Right? We have enough
Fort
reasons
doesn't
to
look as
divide.
abandoned as it should. Looks occupied as can be.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
Okay. We got a ship battle that leads me off the ship.
Form ranks! Present arms! Position 1! Position 2! Move!
Yeah. It's the scream though.
I will have to circle around to avoid the courtyard.
It's probably a gull or a rat. It's the only intruders we get here anyway. Preposterous. Send me across the ocean to play sentry on some meaningless isle. This is my last tour for a certainty. When I see the captain, I'll look him directly in the eyes and say, "Sir, I am going home. I've had enough of these nonsense assignments."
Where? Where that is? Get up there. Oh. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna get it, huh? There's a will, there's a way.
Who would ever attack this fort, I ask you? Nobody. No reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong.
Like what?
Buggered if I know.
I wager he buggered something. Come off it. And keep watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Dang you. Come back, I need this ledge.
Double time! We'll get a whip if we're late for the captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
I swear, it's always funny how I get quiet when I'm playing this game. It's like, it's time to focus.
So what happened in Poland? I've had enough! We are here, under orders, I need not remind you, to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs! And that is all that need concern you! You are not trained to comment on strategy, nor are you aware of rebel movements! So put a stop to it! The next man I hear questioning the validity of our post will receive 10 lashes and 7 days in the old dungeon without rations. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check the dirt sheet for duties and details for the coming week. B Company will be in drills and without run until they properly execute formation.
Bogus. That was bogus. How did we
Time!
jump?
We'll get a whip if we're late for the captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
Don't remember this section at all.
Of its assignment. The fort is mean.
Yeah, this is part of
Command
the
is punishing the captain
The
for
ship
what happened
mission
in
stuff.
Poland. I have had enough! We are here under orders, I need not remind you, to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs! And that is all that need concern you.
And that's the beauty about playing this game
You are not
again.
trained to comment on strategy, nor are you aware of rebel movements. So put a stop to
It's
it.
all new to me all
The next
over
man
again.
I hear questioning the validity of our post will receive 10 lashes and 7 days in the old dungeon without rest.
That's the part I'm loving about this whole playthrough again. It's like I never played it. I know I played it. I beat it. But it's so far removed that it's all new to me all over again. I feel like that's the real definition of replay value. Not when you play it and beat it the first time, but when you come back and play it and it feels like a whole new game all over again.
Who would do that to a man? That's why you don't let soldiers get bored.
There we go, that counted too. Nice. Where is that chest? Is it down here? And I can't climb up there. Alright.
Jackanate deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behavior. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
What, you getting soft?
I just don't think it's right.
This should be basic. There we go. The good old days. Like falling in love all over again. And these are the times that what people really miss when they talk about they miss the good old days of Assassin's Creed. This is it. It's these times.
It lies under the eagle's bed.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Good timing, fellas. Good timing. I do it.
We're under attack! Captain's dead! Cut down by cannon shot! Cross D Company! To the battlements!
Am I going? Am I going? Okay, go ahead.
Move to the west wall!
Bloody hell, where did they come from? To the armory!
Who's in command?
Form up! Form up!
Oh my god. Gotta go, fellas. Gotta go. Where am I going? Don't know. I ain't gonna figure it out here. So, oh! Give me a pad. Oh, I guess I gotta kill them first. Oh, well, here it is. I'm in the fire. He walked out of that fire. I didn't. That's not fair. Come on, man. The wonkiness at times. The wonkiness.
We're under attack! Captains! Bloody hell, where did they come from? To the armory!
Who's in command?
Bomb up! Bomb up!
Hey, yo, look. It wouldn't let me parry. Oh my god. There we go.
Rebel, bring it down!
Where am I going?
I must move swiftly.
Come on, wonkiness. Come on.
I need to get to the Aquila.
Of course. I went the wrong way, huh?
I must hurry.
Which way? Which way? Which way? Oh! I made it! I made it. Now, if I did it fluently, that would have been fire. I am not going to lie to you.
You're
That
late,
looked like
Captain.
it was awesome.
Those
Only if I
occupying the fort
didn't
were
die
less
and
than
shit.
thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm. Was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
You know what's awesome about this too? It comes with the Tyranny of the King DLC also, which I never got to play. I'm gonna play it this time. So again, it is partially new. I'm gonna play the whole thing. Tyranny of the King, all that crap. Let's go. Not bad. You know what we here for. I want to dedicate this stream to this stuff. Oh, excuse me, the ghost ship. Things that I don't remember spending much time in. I don't think I really came and did the boat stuff too much. I don't think I was rocking with it back then.
Faulkner's guess better be right. Why anyone would believe the Northwest Passage exists is beyond me. The Octavius. Hendrik Vanderhall's first and last captaincy.
Oh, my bad. I got a time limit. I sat there like, what the hell is that? Oh, not the time for that. Ah, made it. Nice. Nice. You know, it's funny, as I'm looking at this game, right, I'm thinking to myself, there's a saying, you know what I mean, where if things stand up to the test of time, and I didn't understand it until now, right? This game looks just as decent as it did when it first came out. Like, everything about this game still is good, even to today's standards. And I guess that's what they mean by standing the test of time, because now here it is, years later, I'm playing this game, and it's still fun. You know, I'm not incredibly upset with like the graphics or nothing. Everything is all right. Like, yeah, it's a remaster, but it doesn't seem like it's much of a remaster.
This is a remaster, so you have to take that into account with the graphics.
True indeed.
Hendrik Vanderhall.
The graphics is one thing.
Captain
the gameplay is another.
Turned
you
captain
understand,
himself.
the gameplay is still the same.
The path you sought
before,
never existed, Hendrik.
Before the remaster. You know?
I hope your suffering was short.
The mechanics, everything was already there even before the remaster. The remaster is literally just how it looks. You know? That's it. Nothing really more to it. The system's still been in place. Everything has been in place. They didn't really change it. They just made it look good, or made it less edgy. You know, they smoothed the edges.
I need to get out of this thing. I must get out.
Like, what they changed? Lighting, shadows.
Whoa!
I must not get caught in here.